What's up, guys? I am playing some Monster Hunter World. I know, I'm jumping around a lot. I am not working on any of the projects I started, but I like have ADD when it comes to playing video games nowadays, and I am so excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm like, I can't wait. One more month, man. And we got an open beta rolling around the corner from the 6th to the 9th. Y'all be streaming all of that too. That's gonna be good. And in the meantime, I'm getting back on an old project, which is crown hunting. If you saw in the title, if you're watching this live, it's pretty dope. I'm glad to have you all here, including you, Shadow. Love you, bro. And if you're watching it episodically later, because it's just going to be on the channel, that's what's up, too. Crown hunting is where you're going for the largest variant and the smallest variant of a monster type. And I have this old notebook of mine from years ago where I had the list of the ones I needed for the platinum left, so we're working on that. A good couple of elder dragons here too. We'll just go ahead and get into any online session. I recently hit 1,200 hours with this character. Felt pretty good. Alright, as far as the shit list goes, I got basil geese is on here, which we all love that. I gotta get the small crown of a basil geese. I gotta get the small crown of an urtagon. I need the large and small crown of a black diablos. That's fun. Large and small of a nergigante. That's fun. How do I not have nergigante crowns? Wait, I need to maybe go check that. There's no way I don't have nergigante. I have killed so many nergigante. Teostra. I need a small Teostra. I need large and small of Kushaladara and large and small of Alhazak. Got a shit list, but I got a good investigation set up right now. I knew I checked and I had some tempered investigations in there. So we're just going to run those, hopefully get more investigations. Also, I want to get back into practice with this longsword as best I can. I have been playing a little bit here recently, going after Elatrion and Fatalis for the first time, because I had never done that. And we have done that. This sword might not look like it, but it is the Fatalis weapon. I just reskinned it to make it match my awesome, my get up here, my fashion souls brought to Monster Hunter, but I think we all do that when they have layered armor available. Alright, also, before we leave, let's see. Botanical research. I know I have things set up to grow right now, because I needed more traps and such. I have, spiderwebs. I have godbugs set up, because I need to make more, I think life powders. Nullberries, of course, are just always good for everything. Bitter bugs help with everything, so I can't fertilize again until we come back, so we're just going to let that be. Investigation-wise, I've already grabbed a few that are going to be helpful. We're pretty much just going to run through tempered investigations, and if I need them, I need them. Now, Nergigante, again, I'm going to run this. I've only got one left, that's fine. But do I really not have any crowns for Nergigante? I think that's my most hunted monster of all monsters. I think I've just... Spiky Boy used to be my, like, damage tester for weapons. I would just go run his quest. Sweet. I also just got permission from some moderators of mine in a Monster Hunter group that said I can post a link to our cool little stream here over there. So I'm gonna grab a link for it, actually, if I can. Now, again, checking that Nergigante, I can try to do two things at once. No, I've gotten a... No, that's Teostra. One back. Oh, no, I haven't gotten crowns for Nergigante. That's crazy. And I've hunted over 100 of them. Nuts. Alright, let's run this one Nergigante I have. Nergigante quests have also, as I break parts and maybe pick up some of his tracks as we go, we could also end up getting more quests, investigations for other Elder Dragons, which, again, since we have a few Elder Dragons on here, that's just fine with me. Not join quest, post quest. It's good to be back in Astera, too. I'm so excited to see what the hub is going to look like in Wilds and what kind of functions we're going to have. Are we going to have the equivalent of a Melder right out the gate? Are we going to have layered armors right out the gate? Like, I think it'd be fair if we did, if we're willing to throw materials towards looking a certain way. Like, go ahead and give us that function. We all love it. But, gosh, it's going to feel good to be back at, like, a ground zero, a day one Monster Hunter again, where you're growing with the community, like, as it goes. So all the quests are relevant. Everyone's doing probably something similar. There's so much online activity. I think recently I saw that Monster Hunter has the highest online community hours, only behind, like, Forza and Pokemon. So that's pretty dope. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and head out. Slay Nergigante. We already ate. Now, these are going to be high rank investigations for the most part, whereas my character has gone on into being master rank. But for crown hunting, it's not so prevalent that it needs to be on master rank. You can just do this on high rank. We were crown hunting way before Iceborne even came out. And the monsters on my shit list are all from just base game. I don't even know if Iceborne crowns are required for the platinum. It seems they've integrated the Iceborne trophies into the trophy list, though. It's not a separate list anymore. So the platinum used to be a lot closer. But there's also, you got to do all the Hoarfrost Reach, Endemic Life stuff now, and treasure stuff, too. So it's all a bundle if you want to get the plat for Monster Hunter World. I don't know when that exactly happened, but regardless. So we're probably going to just outright slay him no matter what size he is. He looks kind of small from here, to be honest. He might be not like crown worthy, but that's a itty bitty. Yeah, that's a small Nergigante. What's up, buddy? Alright. Now, again, Nergigante is good for footprints and stuff and investigations. So, because he don't mind me being here. Spiky Boy don't give a shit. He might roar at me in a second, but, like, we're fine. What's up, buddy? I need your crowns too, so this is probably going to become more hostile soon, but for now, help me hunt your brothers. Not even though, you're trying to hunt them too. We have similar prey in mind tonight, Nergigante, but I'm going to beat you to them. Right, one more investigation added, and then we commence. Well, I guess I can go over my build and such at some point, too. Not right now, but do that on stream. It's like my farewell. Oh no, angry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, he'd roar at me at some point, but we're still good. I think this is just because my investigation level with him is so high, and I've hunted so many of them. I'm able to do this. I don't think you can just do this out gate. Just walk around Elder Dragons and shit. Investigation added. Alright, sir. Love you. You are kind of small. Let's see if you're a crown. Oh, now that you've kind of hunkered down for fight, you don't look too small anymore. how to foresight slash, because that is a very good attack. I'm back to using longsword, where I was usually a insect glaive main for world. I've noticed that insect glaive has changed a lot for wilds, and I'm really excited to see how a longsword goes back to, because I started as a longsword user. So that's just what I'm using of late. So I'll use heavy bowgun, insect glaive, pretty much anything besides a hammer on them. Nothing against hammers, it's just the only thing I really haven't used much of. I'm letting it beat me up a little bit. Let's do this. %. I love it in World. The Insect Glaive is so amazing in World, but because they're grounding it a little bit, we're not getting our infinite combos. Though it's getting some really cool attacks for a while, so don't get me wrong, it looks awesome. I don't want to start off with something that's really different. I'm going to start with something that's familiar. So longsword is always just, you know how many katanas I have in my living room.
I like the way to count the katanas you have in the living room.
You can start counting. Don't forget the ones on the corner.
There are 11 katanas in the living room. That is not all the weaponry that is in the living room. Sorry for the echo.
No, you're good. I liked it. It was perfect. So I'm surrounded. And one Odachi. And a few Wakasashi, and a few Tanto, but you know how it be. Ah! I'm just using all my basics here. Pretty much just triangle combos and then... Alright. Start doing cool shit. Like, if you're down, actually... Weaken that hit. You'll notice I don't use many restorative items. Don't need to with the build I've got going on. Oh shit. That might call for one. Nah, Take's got me. Oh, and I was talking shit, and he got me. Thank you, Nergigante. I deserve that. Alright, let's go kick his ass, though. He was about to die. He's like, you know what? Watch this. I'm gonna stun lock him, KO him once. Good thing for Take on that Vigor Wasp. And then I'm gonna do it again. Fuck this guy talking shit to his stream. He thinks he's cool? Let's go, Take. What? Bitch. Wake up! Alright, let's go see if we got any cool investigations from picking up his stuff. And then proceed to crown hunt. I really don't think he's going to be a small crown. If he is a small crown, it might be like a bronze but he's no tiny Nergigante, that's for sure. So. Oh, dude, I wish I could spliff Spotify into here too and just play my own music. This outro music's reminding me of it. There's an album called Monster Hunter: The Jazz. It's actually done by the Capcom sound team. They did it in 2015, so 10 years ago, before Monster Hunter World was even a thing. But it's some of their old classic bangers, but it's the entire thing is like a jazz, and they have a swing album as well. And dude, so good, so good. Yeah, no crown. Didn't think so. But some investigations added. A quick little Nergigante, shake the rust off hunt. And on the next one, I'm probably going to have to use more Foresight Slash. I have strafes to the left and the right with a longsword too that are really nice. I have clutch claw attacks, slinger ammos, all kinds of things. So. Investigations. Valhazak, 2 tempered ones, both fine with me. Let's go ahead and just grab those because I need Valhazak trophies, or crowns, both large and small. So, sweet. I guess we could either go after Valhazak, Kushalador, Teostra. I think we got a lot of. Like, do I have any 5-box? No, just 4-box. See it. Oh, well. I guess Teostra is as good as any. I have Heat Guard on the armor build I have right now. Let's go over that real quick. I have Critical Eye up to level 7, attack boost. Agitator, which means when the monster is raging, I am also raging. Or at least get a good buff to my attackness and such. Health boost, critical boost, you know. Lots of vitality, lots of good affinity, crit chance. Blast attack is irrelevant, that's just kind of part of the armor set that I have. Get some phone charge, brother man. I know you'll be around. Do your thing. That Heat Guard, though, at level 1 means I don't have to drink cool drinks and such to be in hot environments. And, you know, I can pretty much roll just to put myself out for fire and explosive blight anyway, so. Critical draw at level 1 is just a thing. Heartbreaker, latent power, all those I think just come from my combo gems. Free meal at level 1 though is amazing because you might even use a max freaking heal potion and it just not consume it because hey, free meal, fuck it. Thunder resistance, it says it's not active. That's attached to my Thunder Mantle, which I don't necessarily need on me for all of this. I think I was hunting Kieran's and doing like the Namale Kieran quest, so. I guess we can look at all from here anyway. So the Thunderproof Mantle has extra Thunder gems on it just to make me extra Thunderproof, but we'll put an Affinity Booster in there. I guess I can look at my equipment from here too. The Fatalis Zagaspawn. It usually looks like a 3-tooth big sickle thing, but I put the layered armor on it for the golden Rathlos, so it matches my Cold Teroth layered armors and such. Either way, Kaiser Crown B, Rex Warbale me, Kaiser Van Braces B, Kaiser Coil B, Garyuga Graves B. Lots of slots in there. We're not really going for the set bonus here, so all the B versions for all the extra slots. And with those, the gems we have set on everything. We've got Attack Jewel 4 in there, Draw Vitality. We've got an Expert Jewel in there, Enhancer Vitality. These are things that are giving me along the way those attack boosts, the critical draw, and the health boost, things for the build, the critical eye. These are how I was able to get all those things very high up there. Just some of the combo ones that I have available, though, are just, I put them in because I have them. I don't have, attack / vitality on some of the better ones yet. But I did finally get my first Attack Jewel 4 from my very first Fatalis victory not long ago. I got back on here going, man, I want to finally kill Elatrion. I want to finally kill Fatalis before Wilds comes out. And on my very first Fatalis win, I was like, woo! And then this rolled over, and I was like, wait, are we guaranteed supposed to get one from that? Or, oh my god, did I really just get my first attack +4? Fuck yeah, it was awesome. Because no, you're not supposed to guaranteed get one. It was just coincidence, but it was an amazing feeling. And some extra dragon attack and all that shit, but it's a nice build. But I've layered it up to just give myself this cool Golden Hunter. Lots of fun shit. Anyway, let's go beat up a Teostra and see how big he is. Oh wait, fertilizer! Haha! Can't forget. We already added the catalyst, so we have the growth rate up. Let's put some summoner jelly on that to put the harvest amount up on these. And then next time we come around, we'll do the same for the nullberry. So we'll do some jelly, some fertilizer, and then just some soft soil to maybe bump it all up. I act like I'm going to need a horde of these items still. Just keeping pace with what I normally did. We're about to probably not play this one much. Oh no, shit, I didn't mean to cancel that. Crap. Mother! Let's go. Now it is a Teostra. I'll respect him and give him the health boost. Because he can do some, well, he has a Nova-like attack, but it will do quite a bit of burn damage if I'm not ready. So we'll respect him and bring the full health boost that we would for an Elder Dragon. I should have respected Nurigante a little more and done the same, but... He got his punch in. He deserved it. Let's go. As soon as I find any track of his or markings, I should probably know his location just after the one, but scout flies haven't found a single thing yet. They seem to know where they're going though, so let's go. I thought he'd be in one of the earlier areas, so I didn't summon my mount, but I might just summon my mount. I got a footprint. See, what'd I tell you? One footprint and I would know exactly where he was, but... We'll keep picking up footprints and such though, because the more investigations, the more parts we break. We need it. Oh, don't need the mining outcrop though. We're good there. What's up, Tio? Are you looking rather large or small today? Would be pretty awesome if you were rather small. I have your large crown. You don't look very small. But hey. What's up, King? I'm gonna beat you up with my sword now. Is that okay? Okay. That's what's up. I love you guys. Match shader is active. I always love seeing that proc, but it's a double-edged sword. Like, sweet, all my buffs. Oh shit, the monster's mad. Oof. So you gotta get my force slash back in. Right, we got our combo in. We remember how to use a long sword. Fine, let's go. But do we? Stunned. Let's go. Thank you, Tage. Ooh. Angry boy. Blast Blight, roll it off. I'll be rolling a lot during this. It's because he applies Blast Blight, which you get rid of just like fire rolling. Nah. I won't be so ignorant not to go ahead and use a health potion. In fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and use a temporal mantle too, because, like, I do have one. Why not? He's beating me up otherwise, so let's respect him enough and treat him like a fair opponent. And use Ultra Instinct. The cloak. Here comes that Nova. Oh, I'm gonna burn either way. Woo. Free meal. So even though I just used a max potion, it didn't cost anything. Where you going, buddy? Come on. Stick around. Gotta have my flash belts on. Be ready for that. I will say, Monster Hunter made me so much better at using the freaking claw finger for items. I go to play Dark Souls now, and I'm just so much better at swapping around between shit because Monster Hunter. There it is. It's all coming back. Now, whether or not he was a crown or not, I have no idea. And I already have his large, so we just need a tiny Teostra, and I doubt that was a tiny Teostra. It looked like a pretty normal-sized Teostra to me, but... Huzzah! More investigations, more things to do. Actually, I could just go back to camp. I don't need to go back to the hub. I'm fine. Run an adventure. Don't need to go back to Astera every... Oh wait, I should have gone back to fertilize my plants. My plants! Oh. Just infinitely collect things and jewels. Fuck it. To the horde with you. Who's the real dragon here?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Alright, post a new quest. I guess we can just hunt that Teostra again. Plus, from what I've recently read on the internet, just going back to camp and not crafting max potions. Apparently crafting max potions also affects the algorithm. Changing your loadout also affects the algorithm. But if you just go back to camp and keep launching the investigation for monsters, apparently it can also heighten the very, very tiny % chance to get a crown. But a lot of people were confirming it on the Reddit thread, so... This be what I'm doing of late. I leaned into my heavy bowgun build again, which is really nice. My heavy bowgun build is, like, a lot, honestly, more OP than this, I think. It's a spread build, but I have a shield mods on my heavy bowgun, and so I can pretty much just stand there and shotgun the monster to bits and never take any damage, and block some of their most powerful attacks just by standing there, just whatever. But that's not fun. It is fun, but it's not like a fun stream, I guess, because I'd just be doing the same thing. Longsword's, at least requires a little skill. Which Final Fantasy games have I beaten, and which have I played, of course? Now, we were recently going over it. Any of the ones that went to the DS, so I think they did 3, 4, 12... of course, original Final Fantasy VII, original Final Fantasy VIII, the remake of Final Fantasy VII, but haven't done Rebirth, of course. Final Fantasy X, 11 played, not beaten. Final Fantasy XIII, all 3 of its entries, even though I'm not the biggest fan of them, played and beaten. Played Final Fantasy XIV online for a very long time, max rank ninja, a few levels into samurai. Final Fantasy XV played and beat and platinumed within 6 days of its release. Fucking love that shit. Final Fantasy XVI played but not beaten quite yet because that story, as long as it's been out, it's a hard hook to get on. Of course, I've played Final Fantasy 1 and 2 way back in the day, and I played Tactics. I've played Revenant Wing remake of 12. And I could be missing something here, but 10-2, Dissidia 20, was it 12? The second Dissidia that came out for the PSP. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. I think 5 and 6 are the ones that are eluding me, but depending on when they got re-released as American titles versus Japanese versions, I may have played a 5 and 6, just not know it. That is a badass grab off of Steam. And that's gonna be a lot of fun to play, because I assume it's their original like 2D pixel versions, because you get to play the 2D version of 4, you were saying. So the remaster that, or the one you played was like the DS version, I assume, with the cool 3D avatars. Little sprites, chibis. Ah! Nice kitty. I mean, bad kitty. And you're definitely not a tiny Theostra, but fuck it, we need investigations. Because most of the investigations I have, I went and looked, they're all like master rank because I haven't been doing this minute. So I'm trying to get investigations off of these high rank monsters so I can get high rank versions of them. Because hunting high ranks is like enough. You do not want to be crown hunting off of master rank. There's no point. That just take too damn long. Oh, nope, other way. Bad kitty. You know what? Oh, nice. Yeah, auto battle is probably very effective when all you really got to do is basic attack enemies to death. That'll make just grinding levels a lot easier in areas. Oh god, oh shit, no, leave, please, no. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, because the old ones were not kind about the just, oh yeah, you can level up easily. No. You're gonna be out here for a long time. But with 4, dude, my favorite thing about it, though, I have to say, I love the Moogle's role in 4. I think out of all the games where Moogles appear, 4 is my favorite appearance of the Moogles, because they have the whole secret mage society, and they sell you the highest tier magic for the white mage, red mage, and black mage classes. Like, you have to go there to get the best summon, everything. They're the coolest. Yeah. I wish I could do it. And even when I come home and I'm like, I'm gonna put a full evening into this, between, like, you know, keeping up with just cleaning the house, making dinner and such, like, also some of the shows I just want to keep up with, like, because I have some other interests. Yeah, I'm just not the same kid I used to be where I just did this fucking full 24/7, but I want to be. I'm trying to get back to it. And I know that Wilds is going to do that to me. Wilds is going to be so inspiring because I do love this so much. And I'm over here like so distracted. I'm doing a terrible job hunting. So if there's actual Monster Hunter fans stopping in to watch me do this, I'm sorry. Kind of halfway doing this, halfway talking about a bunch of other stuff. But I'm going to try to be on Wilds day 1, streaming every bit of it that I can. I'm going to try to do the open beta that's coming up on the 6th and the 9th. It's during the weekend, of course, and as a restaurant worker, I work weekends, but whatever hours I'm able to be home on it, I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be streaming it. So the channel's about to get a lot more active, but it's going to be all Monster Hunter Wilds. think that's it. Sorry.
Oh god, no, please be kind. Bad kitty.
Get out. I love like him just fight being on fire by attacking too though, because I have so much health regen from the sword. I've augmented my sword with health regen 1, affinity boost 1, and its status effect boost 1, so its dragon attack is a little higher, its critical chance is a little higher, and then for every attack I do, I have Vampiric for 7.5% of the damage I get. So I almost don't even care if I get poisoned and shit nowadays. Oh, dude, it's fair. This is Capcom's, like, cult classic game that they used to hide on handhelds and shit, come to a console. The way I describe it to people who aren't Monster Hunter fans, but are Dark Souls players, right? It's like fighting a Dark Souls boss the whole time, but the boss fight's gonna last like a fucking hour, and you don't get to see their health bar, so who knows when it's gonna be over. The 50 minutes might even end, and you might still be here. I'm making mincemeat of these bosses now, but back in the day, when this was the boss I actually needed to kill to progress, oh dude, no fucking way, I'd be in there for fucking 50 minutes with 4 other people trying their hardest not to die, and if 3 faints, 3 people go down, the whole mission just ends, so at minute 49, bro's got a skull over his icon finally, like he might die soon, but Chad just fucking walked through lava and died, and the mission failed, and you're like, okay. That's fine. That hour and all of those items, like I can replace that. We're good. We're good. No, the Capcom's Monster Hunter is actually a amazing but a horribly difficult boss battle that never ends. Here's the other thing: it's an hour-long boss fight with no health bar, and 2 other bosses are allowed to walk up at any point and interrupt your hunt, because other monsters can be on the field and be just as inclined to kill you and your target as you. Oh, God forbid you were sent to capture the monster and not kill it. So you beat the hell out of it, and you're like, sweet, I beat it up. Alright, it's weak, let's capture it. And then a Devil Joe walks out of nowhere, picks it up like a chew toy, beats it against the wall, kills it, and you're like, well, that's that. Yeah, it is just a constant battle. I love it, though. Oh, I came back here instead of going back to camp. Shit. Oh. Let's change it up. I mean, we're just crown hunting, so. Who else do we need? We need Valhazak. Let's go check out a Valhazak hunt and see what we can get down on. We also need Kushaladara and Black Diablos might be the hard one. A small basil geese. I'd love to see a small basil geese. Actually, kind of cute. Let's see if we can get a tiny basil geese. This is another one. You know, you want to talk about like the bane of everyone's existence? You'd be hunting any other monster in the world. We all call this the B-52 bomber. He literally shows up, drops explosive scales everywhere, blows everything the fuck up, keeps on screaming so you can't move because he stuns you, and he's just the ultimate. Oh, were you trying to hunt a monster? Sorry. We hated this guy. And I'm gonna hopefully go beat him up, but he just has some shit tactics. But it's still a Capcom game, so it's just freaking adorably awesome and over-animated. Our armors look amazing. The basic loop that you have is, I mean, I'm sure you know what a Monster Hunter game is, but you hunt monsters, you bring back the materials, you make armors out of those monsters, you make weapons out of those monsters, they end up becoming better and have elements, whether it be defenses or attacks, they have special bonuses, you add gems and decorations to fill in the holes, and you make builds. Now, does it get out of hand? I mean, maybe. Let's see how many different equipment loadouts I have. 1, 2, 8, 16. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. So I have 72 different loadouts for Monster Hunter World. Yeah, they let you have up to 224 if that says anything. Item loadouts. How many different item loadouts do I have? Oh, just 33. 33 different variants of what kind of items I'll take into the field. It's that game, bro. It is so that game. Oh, my Dragoon loadout? Let's see here. I think that's the one my guild card's based off of. Back in my Insect Glaive. Yeah. Behemoth crossover for Final Fantasy Online. So we got Insect Glaive, I think, lucked out on this one. We got Kane Highwinds, Dragoon Lance, and Dragoon Armor. Now I have a female avatar right now, so it's slightly variant. Yeah. And of course, all the different layered armors as well, because now we have the option to not only make the armors, but make the layered armor, which is just like transmog, essentially. So I've got a lot of different things I've made with that. We also have layered armor loadouts, which I haven't made too many different layered armor loadouts, because I like the few that I have. But, oh yeah, let's see here. It's another fun loadout I have that I like. My Safashiva bowgun, my burst heavy bowgun build I was talking about. Cool little straw hat. Dragon gun. Not bad either. Very good, actually. Got all kinds of softy. Oh, dude, there's so many different weapons in here. Yeah, if I were to start trying to really dig through this, there's so many different loadouts for different reasons and different hunts. Also, as I was progressing, as I went, I had different bosses I was trying to overcome at certain points. So you end up making one like, this is what I wear when I go to fight that freaking wall that I'm stuck on. But this is what I wear for the rest of the part. Wilds is going to be amazing, man. So just the armors I've seen that aren't even like layered armors or something trying to be super cool. Just the starter armors from the betas and Wilds look amazing. And something they've done in Wilds is they've removed gender lock. While in this one, females and males have their own versions of armors, we have to stick to those. The females can only wear their big giant poofy skirts sometimes, and whatever they do with the armor sets, sometimes they don't look as cool as the males, and sometimes the males don't look as cool as the females. Now they're not getting rid of male and female versions in Wilds. We're just allowed to cross-dress. If you want to wear the mini skirt and go out there with your big full beard, you're more than welcome. But it does let us have options both ways, so if we think one or the other looks cooler, we can still do that. So Wilds is going to be lots of fun for outfit making. Oh, look at him. He's actually not that big. I mean, he's still pretty big. Oh, shit. The closer I get, the bigger... come back, asshole! Well, we found him. Where did you go? You dick! Oh god, he went to the very, very top of the mountain. And by the time I get up there, he's gonna fly back down because he's very, very he moves a lot. He's way up there now, though. Nope, see, he's already moving. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Wait. You don't need to die, just leave me alone. I legit don't know where the Basil Geese went, though. He's, like, off the map, I guess, right now. Because he's... My scout flies don't... Oh, I guess they can't find him because I'm in combat. Duh. Alright, we have found both the wyverns. Hey, you! You wanna land somewhere? I know it's crazy. Whenever I don't want you to show up, you're just always there. But whenever I need to fight you, get over here! I do not run earplugs. I know I should run earplugs, but I don't run earplugs. So anytime anything roars, I get stunned. Oh well. Explosive scales everywhere. Trying to get to his head and weaken that up. If I do land head strikes later. Ooh, nice, staggered him, so that's a good chance to go ahead and get that full weaken. If I can hit him again. Turn him. Oh, nope, can't turn him back. Try to get him out of the stun, but that's fine, the head's weakened. And right has wyvern shot over the head. Alright. Oh, Basil Geese, don't you dare. Yeah, see, it's not cool when people just ambush you out of nowhere, is it? Come on, Rathlos. Let's beat him. We're at the end. Rathlos. This is why I just call them wyverns. Blue wyvern, red wyvern, green wyvern, pink wyvern. Because I just can't... Ah! I'm not dyslexic. They're actual names. Alright, now we can get that turn in. Nice. Use the flint shot and send him running. Ran him straight into a wall and knocked him over. And if you're wondering what the combat loop is here, if you're not like a longsword person or a monster hunter person, the way longsword works is I use my basic combos to fill that inner meter on my sword. And then using that enter meter, the spirit gauge, I can use my spirit slashes. Spirit slashes like ignore his armor and go through, and are just good attacks. The very final attack of my spirit combo, if I can land it, which you need like a full meter for, will then up the spirit like tier, which goes from white to orange to red. Now I've got like an orange tier right now with a almost full meter. So, oh shit, I'm actually getting beat up. Let's heal myself and stop talking. Alright. So the meter in the middle is definitely full, so I can get out my full combo now. We're going to take advantage of this monster laying down to it. So using the full combo, oh, I just need this last hit. Oh, see how that last one hit? And my meter turned red up there. I only need that last hit to actually land for that to happen. Now I'm at my tier 3, my attacks will have better sharpness, like affinity, armor piercing, damage. Like this is where you want a longsword to be. But with this, I can start using moves, like my awesome beat this dragon up attack. Okay. Ah! Okay. Alright. The Helm Splitter. Oh, he roared! You bastard! He took the charge, too. Either way, I would have come down and did that big slicing one where all the damage applies after the fact. It looks real fucking cool. Ugh. I'm inclined to beat you up just for interrupting me. Here's that last hit. Oh no, it's not, because he got knocked away. Chopper still. So if that last one doesn't hit, like, not a wasted meter, because he still did damage. Ooh, got my red tier. Let's go ahead and go. Leave him knocked down, don't really matter. I just wanted to use him to go ahead and charge up my my blade here. I'm gonna go for a mounting attack here and see if I can make it work. That's fine. On this slope, I can go for it again. We did mounting damage. Mounting is like a build-up, like any other thing. So if I do more mounting damage, I very well might mount him, as I just did. Off his head before he smashes me into a freaking wall. Bring him down. Now, with all this juicy charge on my blade, I'm gonna hit him with that helmet splitter. Good shit. Come back, yeah. Now after you land a successful helm splitter, it like auto charges your middle gauge, helping you build up your gauges again. That buff can also be applied by sheathing and doing a draw attack. Go ahead and just weaken this skull. Now, a longsword can't weaken a part in one attempt, but if I do two of these, it will weaken his head. Now, any attacks to his head are going to be pretty brutal. Ching! Oh, but he's dead. But yeah, we have like other attacks I need to get better at using. So we have our basic combos for spirit combo. I need to start using my strafes. Those are really nice. Straight to the side with attacks. Get me out of the way of things. That one applies a good buff to charge my mid-gauge. Helm splitter, of course. And then... that one's nice because if you do use it to perfectly dodge an enemy's attack, it won't degrade the tier of like charge you're on. So if you're on red charge and you perfectly pull that off, or you do the full anime, oh, you meant to attack me, I'm gonna appear on the other side and I actually sliced you. You know, you do the thing. It won't degrade the charge. So if you were the perfect parry expert, you could literally just get yourself the red guard or red charge and just do that over and over again perfectly and max damage it. But it would take setup and time, so I'd just chop them up. And now I am not going to be able to take on monsters this casually at the beginning of Wilds. That's what I'm excited for. Again, Ground Zero, Monster Hunter again, where we're actually, you know, we're in the battlefield, we're in the trenches again. It's going to be freaking rough. This monster's kicking my ass. If only I could make armor out of it, that would make this easier. My character's not going to look as good either. And because I was thinking about it too, because I plan on spending a lot of time streaming it, I might make my avatar in the next one male, just so that way, even though I don't have a live cam, my Monster Hunter avatar and my voice can kind of become one, and that can just be my character for like the next year or two, however long. And with access to all the armors and such too, I'm not limited. So it sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, it's a faint one quest, too. Like, if I had fainted during that, that would have been it. Good to know. I won't treat you lightly, Basil Geese, especially if Rathian shows up. I will make sure I throw on that temporal mantle. Alright. Definitely want to eat then. Now, I've already got a large crown Basil Geese as well, so I just need a tiny one. Would be nice if he showed himself. And the crowns, you can kind of tell. When I walk up on this guy and he's like really, really little, I'll know. But until then, we're just kind of hunting all of them for investigations. Now, when I feel like I've got a good handful of investigations and I'm taking this a little more along the like streamlined farming path, I'll be like quitting out of them. If I walk up on him and I stand beside him and he looks even slightly too big, nope, quit out, launched again. But for now, going ahead and hunting him all the way is a little more fun. Ooh, that's a big one. Look how big he is from up here. Holy shit. Yeah, that's definitely not what we're looking for. God, he was huge. Yeah, look how big he is. Holy shit. What's up, buddy? Not a tiny crown at all. Very aggressive with the blasty scales, too. Everywhere. And the bigger he is, the bigger the spread on those is, of course. So, if he's a big boy, big scales, big AoE. Oh, and if I die once, I'm down. If I faint once, I should say. But, you know. Let's take this a little more seriously, shall we? Neither of those were in his line of sight. weaken to wing. Wasn't necessarily my goal, but I did hit that first, so I knew I had to go for the same part twice or I wasn't going to weaken anything. Go for the leg now, though, my temporal mantle. Being a big boy. We're going to want to treat him. Let's see if we can halt that movement for even just a second with a shock trap. Weaken that leg. Knocked him down. Okay, he's knocked down and I weakened the leg already, so I can go for that. He might run into the shock trap naturally too. If he does that, that's another free attack setup. Oh no. There it is. Nice. Where are you going? Where are you going? No. Come on. Alright, let's go get him. And just because it's a one feint quest, we'll go ahead and use an armor skin. Just so we don't get too beat up too quick. The percent boost on that is like not a lot, but every little thing helps you. Especially when I don't run earplugs and I get stunned a lot, so we're gonna get hit a lot. Oh, that was rude, Wyvern. Disconnect. Oh, nope. There he goes. Hey, yo, Wyvern, you might want to watch out. Trying to warn you. Basil Geese is way more pissed off at him than me at the moment. So we'll let them do their thing. He's not trying to carpet bomb me, so. Hey, you! Told you to get out of here! Alright, I got a mounting attack on Basil Geese, so if I get another one, I should mount. That could help. Ooh, got stunned though. That's really not good, actually. Would rather not cart during this. Oh, no, well, Basil Geese just took off. Hey, you! Told you not to fuck with my hut. Oh, God! Foresight Slash, that backward circle one, is very much like the other one, where if you pull it off perfect and you dodge with it, it actually lets you return and get a full spirit charge pretty quick and for free. And I'm just beating this guy up because he was rude, interrupted my fight. So I'm just gonna, yeah, chop his tail off and make him regret having done so. Pretty sure I just got that Azarathlos to, like, critical state, so I don't think he'll be interrupting us again. This is the first time I've had to do this, I guess. Yeah, every now and then your weapons go down. I say every now and then, but all the time your weapons lose sharpness and you have to sharpen them. I just have a build that lets me go on for a little bit before really needing to do so. I pretty much shouldn't lose sharpness so long as I crit. I crit a lot. Just ignoring all of the hazards. I can Force Light Slash and perfect dodge those as well. Force Light Slash could really be useful here. Oh, chopped off your bloody tail, did I? I wasn't expecting to do that. And a longsword's good for it. Weakened your face? Oh, he's definitely about to be done. Here we go. No! My desperate flash pod in the wrong fucking direction. Alright, investigations. Oh god, the best pods. No. The real boss. Don't sting me. Go away. Don't do it. Let me get my tail. Oh, dickhead. Oh, I know you did not. I say you did not, and I know he did. Him and the Rathlos. Let's back them both. You shouldn't interrupt people's quests. And you shouldn't be such a dick. Now, Kith. If you know what's good for you, he doesn't. That's what I thought. Oh man. Oh, to be a master rank hunter doing high rank quests. Let me go to some master rank quests. I will not be this cocky, I swear. It's just fun to feel this way, because after this long, you do have to remember, these very same monsters used to do what I was saying. Like, hour-long hunts, like, critical. It does feel good to feel the progress of making, you know, late game armors and builds, like, after all, you know, 1,200 hours, like, I actually did it for something. But Ground Zero is going to feel good, too. Now, if I were to go hunt something more on my rank, I would have to like lock in a little more and be a lot more serious, take it more seriously, and you know, not fuck around. But would like to think I could still do it. That's where my like awesome heavy bowgun with shield mods can come in too, because some of the really hard stuff, I had to lock in with that badass like immortal bowgun to get through it the first times. Coming back with the longsword was just fun to do because I hadn't used it in forever, and I got my first freaking Elatrion kill and Fatalis using longsword, the weapon I started with and then hadn't played with since. I used almost every other weapon since, And now I'm back on where I started. Because, you know, I'm a weeb. When I got onto Monster Hunter World, it was my first Monster Hunter. But I was way excited to use the big katana, of course, so that's where I'm at. Alright, I got this one ready. I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Alright. Now, if he's a small crown, again, it'll be very notable. He'll be really, really little. Let's go ahead and give him the respect of, let's do the meat platter. I really don't need the health boosts, but if I do the meat platter, I can get the attack large and just kind of speed this up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is he right below? Are you gonna stay there long enough for me to get there, or are you about to fly off? It's definitely not a little crown. But oh well. Beat him up for practice. Die! God damn it! I told myself I shouldn't have said something, but then he didn't leave, and I was like, no, we're good. And then he left, and I should have said it. Dude, Monster Hunter hunters are some of the most, like, monstrous, like, not human humans. They're like demigods. Have you seen the way they eat and the cardio and the things they go through? Monster Hunter hunters are just awesome. Hello, Red Wyvern. Should I just beat them up now so they don't interrupt the fight? Nah, if they get caught in the blender, they get caught in the blender. I'll just roll with it. Now, Basil Geese, I swear to all things on Astera, if you fly off as soon as I get up there. Oh, there he goes. I just watched his height rapidly increase. You. Maybe I should just start fighting something else. Isn't that how you get a Basil Geese to appear anyway? You just try to fight anything else, and he's just like, hey, yo, you were trying to hunt something? Hi. Yep, just another day on the Elder's Recess. Oi! Stop going places! Two perfect foresights. Nice. Good charges. Thank you. I actually am okay with that. Basically, he's got poison for the encounter, which is plus side to me. That'll take, I think, 1 to 3% of his health off, depending on his star rating. I don't know what his is. I think it's a 2. He's not an Elder Dragon. So, I think it'll be 2% of his health is not going to be solely lost to him. Lord, it is a lot to navigate when there's 2 of them. Ow! I love how I say that and I get shot with a fireball from out of frame. I think it's about time you left. Hiya. Like, they don't even have a legit turf war, so they're just beating each other up. Oh god, here comes the other wyvern. Alright. You know what? You made your point. You're annoying. On fire and poison. That's a damage. Ooh, got lucky. There's dung pod. Oh, I don't have any flash pods right now. Can you craft it? We'd need flash bugs. So, well, no drop them out of the sky this time. So, and he seems to have gone up here and gotten in a fight with Basil Geese anyway. Do I hear 3? No. Yes. Maybe. Hey-o. That was cool. I didn't mean to chop off the tail, but I like it. Wah! Missed the last shot. Oh, you got raised way up there, that's why.
Wow.
Come on, give it to me. Oh. Yeah, got it. You can always tell if you actually weaken it, the white markings will appear. If you're any kind of multiplayer session, it'll say I wounded the monster. But if you're by yourself, you just got to rely on the markings. Now, if you're using a heavy weapon type, it only requires the one try. You know you got it, but...
Wow.
I actually didn't mean to do that. I was trying to go for a sheath attack. But the draw attack, my charge rate up. Staggered again. Go for a head draw. Once. Ooh. I guess I got a turn and snapshot of it. That could maybe be a nice shot. Like, they take an image right as the monster dies, so your like post screen will be that image. That one might look cool. It might also just look like a bunch of fucking blur, where you can vaguely interpret that that's what was happening. Happens a lot too, when very quick motion attacks. But this will not be a crown. I don't think it'll be a large crown nor a small crown. Now, if it is a large crown, it would have to be bigger than my crown that I already got to even pop up, but it's certainly not a small crown, so we're just getting some investigations out of this, which is something I'm okay with because I'm gonna need them. I got a whole month though to work on this, and I want to get again really sharp. So this is like day one, right? So we're gonna keep watching these streams go on, and I'm not ending the stream or anything, but I'm just saying this is day one. We're going to keep streaming, getting at least a crown a day or a trophy that I don't have, because some of the Hoarfrost Iceborne ones I don't quite have yet for some of the endemic research. Yeah, see? Me on the ground? Actually, that's not bad. Ting! Just take all of our gems, do our thing. Alright. I'm going to continue with the Basil Keys hunt for now, because again, just trying again on the same investigation in the same instance without going back to HQ seems to raise the chance. So I'm going to use my last one. And then we'll probably, after this one, then go back to HQ and check on what investigations we've earned from breaking its parts and such like that too. See if any of them has stacked onto either more basil geese or more things for this region that I need. Which, don't really need too much. Mostly those elder dragons now. Now let's give them the respect of eating, because it is a one faint quest, so if I get caught up in some hinky scale explosion, don't want it to be my dumbass getting carted, but... I'm not eating for health or anything, we're just going to get that attack boost large. Oh, it does come with 30 health this time around. The meat lovers doesn't always give you a health boost, but it will always give you a stamina and pretty much the best you can get from an attack boost. Grab this wiggly lychee for your stamina recovery. I think that's just stamina recovery speed. I don't know if it affects how fast it begins to recharge, but once it starts recharging, I know it starts to like charge a lot faster than typically. Yeah, Shadow, as far as like things to consider, I love it, but yeah, Monster Hunter has so many things to consider, so many little items that once you're in late game, you start to forget the struggles. But I've got an item box full of all kinds of crazy crap and so many different armors and weapons for all the different instances and like that. Oh, hey guys, I need to go hunt for more freaking flash bugs before I can go fight this flying creature that's kicking our ass because so you end up walking around with your boys and friends and girls and whatever, but you're all looking through bushes looking bugs for a little while before you go hunt the monster. Like Monster Hunter is just a cool universe in general. You're not a small crown. And you just did the thing. I'm gonna stop coming up here. I'm just gonna wait for you to come down. That's twice you've done that. Well. I have all of the... Yeah, Rathlos. Azure. Pink. Yep. Yeah, I don't need Wyvern crowns, so I don't necessarily need to go out of my way and check them and actually, since I know that Basil Geese is too large, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and abandon quest and return to HQ because we did a good job. We gathered some other investigations, but we don't need to just sit here and beat that dead horse. We're not getting a crown from something that big, so let's go check and see what got added. I didn't necessarily mean to come here. Now, in the Iceborne regions hub, I can do all of the things. I can access my my cultivator, which definitely needed to be fertilized like 4 quests ago, but whatever.
Hey.
But here in Astera, you got to go between the different areas. Yeah, see how my fertilizers ran out. That's fine. We're gonna start with the Ancient Catalyst to get the God Bug to not need 3 quests to actually harvest, but just the 1. That's actually the best thing I need to do here because I'm really short on God Bugs. Next, we'll add other things. Collect Harvest though. Take all. See, 64 God Bugs off just that last one that I didn't even fertilize properly. Just whatever. We're getting our stocks back up. And I don't know why, but we're doing it. Manage investigations is what we need to check, because I want to see if I got any other good ones for the creatures I need. The Lava Sweet? Nope, got all that. Got a Slay a Nergigante. That's not bad, I need that. Hunted Dodogama. No, we're good there. Not that I... Actually, fuck it, we'll take it. It's just only... Oh, I can't add any more quests. I've registered 75 of them, so I'll have to go through my registered ones and actually unregister some of my, I've got a lot of the mastering. See, I was... Dude, got a lot of mastering. Let's see. Ortigaron, we're good. Regular Diablos, we're good. Pink. This is from back when I was actually doing all of my other crown huntings, so... Lunastra. Do I need a Lunastra for this trophy? I did not need a Lunastra for this trophy, so... Now I want to keep a lot of my tempereds. No, I don't. Ah, gosh, it's crazy to think we're actually saying farewell to world. I'm over here talking about like, man, I would really not like totally get rid of these. They're good quests, but for what reason? We're never gonna come do them. We're about to be wearing like Jagras armor and shit again and doing stuff. This is gonna be cool. I'm so excited for Wilds, guys. Ah! Anyway. We got room again. It's just... These are targets of mine that I need. Let's see. Shaladara is not something I'm excited for. I don't think anyone wants to fight Shaladara's, but... let's try our hand at the Teostra, because the Teostra's got... It's a 15-minute slay. Flourishing fruit. I guess we'll just see. May as well visit our Meowscular chef. We are in Astera, and it's just nostalgic to go have these cool ass canteen scenes. I'm wondering who's gonna be our cook in the next one. Is like Meowscular chef gonna come over to wherever we're at? Which I'm pretty sure is back on the mainland. If you think of Monster Hunter lore, we came from the mainland to come here to explore this new world for World. I think the Forbidden Lands of Monster Hunter Wilds is the Forbidden Lands of the olden Monster Hunter games. So we're back on the main continent and going into the old place where we weren't supposed to go. But either way, who's going to be our chef? What kind of awesome meals are we going to eat next? Because we all know Rise kind of was a little disappointing with the meals. Like, it was a little bit of a cop-out in my mind. But this shit? Oh, let's go. Right. Glad we ate before we left, because it dropped us right on him. Now that does not look like a small kitty. And I already have the large, so it's just a small Teostra we need, but... I guess he's a... Actually, that's a kind of small Teostra. Not like a small crown Teostra. I don't think. I really haven't checked any of the measurements. I just knew this was something I needed to do and kind of wanted to play. Thought, hey man, let's stream. So here we are. Now after this stream and before the next one fires up, I'll probably do a lot more research on how to have a better chance for these. We might even approach some of them in the Guiding Lands, where I know I can summon them and maybe use like the Banishing Ball. Get rid of them, that might be better for some. Certain kinds of investigations. I don't think there's any quests to go after the ones I need left. I think all the quests that guarantee crowns I've covered. But we're going to do a lot more homework between this stream and the next one that I do. And so the next one I do will be more educated and more of a farm. We'll probably abandon more quests. And once we realize that it's not what I need, we'll just leave. But for this one, we're having a lot of fun. Plus, I need to go with this longsword so that I can actually do this. Now, Kinset Glaive has been changed a lot for a while, which is why I don't want to start off a lot. But, Longsword has a bunch of new attacks that look really nice. Ooh, that was a nice foresight. It didn't count as a dodge, but... very excited to see the environmental changes, all of the environmental changes that are going to happen in Wilds too, because they've talked about how crazy climate change is going to be more of a normal thing during hunts. So that could be really fun. The heavy rainfall seems like it could be like waist deep in certain areas where like some aquatic monsters might even have a chance to really shine. So excited for Wilds, guys. Hiya! Stop that. I don't know if I hit you the first time with the weekend. Nope. So, definitely do a double tap here. That weakens the face. Ooh, but right into the explosion. Owie. Fuck it. Go in the air. I didn't mean to hit that. We just do what we do, man. The knockdown, though, is nice. Get these charges back up. Beat his head up. Break a horn, maybe. The roar. Where are you going? Oh, I didn't have it ready. I gotta remember to put my flash pods in before I start the fight, so that way when the fight starts, I can flash them out of the air. Oh, that would mean I need to go to my item box too and get more flash pods. Derp, we ran out. I haven't gone to my item box since we started the stream. I don't think this is the same item stack I started with. I haven't used any restoratives. I used one armor drug at one point. Like a few max potions, but I think only one of them counted. This free meal. It's been a good hunt. Oh shit, that's right. It's only a 15-minute hunt. You gotta kick your ass, I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. It's just, you're also not the tiny crown I needed. Going. Hey yo, you're not looking so good. You wouldn't be going to the same underground sand cave that Diablos likes to hide in, would you? Would you? God damn it. Alright. I knew I was close. I honestly thought that Helm Splitter was gonna do it. Alright. There's one more down. Maybe investigation's added, but... I mean, he wasn't, like, super small at all, though, so... I know it's not my crown. I can happily say that I got my Kieran one the other day. I was in the Guiding Lands doing a ton of investigations. I even saved the video clip, so I might do a short on the channel. But even as the, because I fired my SOS flare, I was just summoning and banishing Kierans in the Guiding Lands until one looked like it could be the large crown, checking under them. Even Kane was here, and I was like, I don't know, I might just try a couple more, looking for that good head clearance. And I tried it, and we walked under, I was like, bro, that's some clearance. So we hunted it, I fired the SOS flare, not so much that like I needed help. In the Guiding Lands you card as many times as you need to, but whatever. I was like, dude, if this is a large crown, let's get other people in here. So we are all hunting it, and as soon as it died, I was like, dude, cross your fingers, guys, I'm crown hunting, this might be it. I was like, yeah! It was a large crowd, it was great. So, we did get our freaking Kieran crowns out of the way already, so we don't have to do that. Record updated Teostra small crown. There it is! Smallest! Okay, there is a small Teostra. I thought he would have to look way smaller. Dude! Cool! Speaking of getting... Yeah! There's another one! Sweet! Wait. Dude, I made this list on paper so long ago. Let's go to the notebook. Teostra small crown. Done! Woohoo! Well, damn. At least we got one in the stream. Fuck. It would have been a long stream if I've not gotten any. That would have sucked. A crown a day. We got a month, so. Fuck yeah. Well, that was a tiny Teostra. Dude, I would have never thunk. So he don't get too small. That's a big boy either way. Nice. What other investigations do I have? I've Shaladara. I could use a small or a large there. Let's see. Oh, Valhazak as well. Basil Geese too. Well, dude, all the Teostra ones, dude. That's. I'm glad I got it, but that's what I had the most of. Let's just try the Kshaladara. Kshaladara is very hard against melee users typically because the wind pressure, he puts up tornadoes to defend himself. It's very hard to get close to them and do like melee damage. So if it doesn't work out very cleanly, you might see me switch to my heavy bowgun build and rip them apart that way. And what's up and hello, love everybody who comes in to join while I'm streaming live. If you're watching it episodically later, because, you know, everything gets saved to the channel, also appreciate you. We just got our Teostra small crown. I didn't even think it would be a small crown, but that Teostra led to be my small crown one there, so we got to check that off the list. Now we're going to go after Kshaladara with a melee build, which is always fun to do. If it doesn't work out, we're going to swap to heavy bowgun. Of course, because when I said fun to do with a melee, that was very sarcastic. But with the gear we have going after this, it really shouldn't be a problem. Now, while it's tempered, I didn't check the quest conditions, so let's just assume it's a 1 feint for now until I actually look at that and just not underestimate it. So we will probably throw on the temporal mantle at some point because the tornadoes can clip you, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. Now, it doesn't roar as much as a Basil Geese or anything, so we're still fine there. Don't run earplugs. Oh well. We're still running with whatever items we had when we started the stream. Haven't visited the item box since. Haven't used hardly... Ooh, you don't look very big either. Oh, never mind. I was down a cliff. You're actually kind of big. We need a large and a small crown of you, though, I think. Yeah, so... Either way, hello beautiful thing. Oops, so you already have wind pressure. Don't like that. It's gonna be hard to beat you up. Well, I guess we start by doing this. Just don't land on your head there, Vaya. Yeah, this will probably almost certainly turn into a heavy bowgun hunt. Now, because I am running a dragon blade, though, I could suppress it. I don't think it has any Elder Seal, though, actually, now that I think about it. It's just dragon damage. Wrong thought. But, hey, already knocked you down. Maybe you don't have the greatest HP because you have really high defense naturally. Can I just, like, bully you into a really quick victory? See, I'm not used to beating up like a Kaladar. I'm like, this is new to me. Oh my lord, yeah, no, I don't know about this. This might be easier than I thought. Which means if I did go grab the bow gun, I'd feel bad for him. Got lucky. Okay, for that sake, I am going to grab the bowgun for the next one, though, for fun. I haven't used my heavy bowgun in a second because I've been using the longsword, so... I don't have like the Fatalis build heavy bowgun or anything, but my heavy bowgun build was still pretty nice. Oh, I don't have any more flash pods because I still haven't come back. That's right. That was my problem. Yeah. They came low enough for me to hit you, so... Get on the ground! Ow. Never mind. There it is. The fitness Grand Racer says. Alright, we're gonna treat it like it's a one thing. Oh, fuck, it actually got. Wait. All of the wind. Alright, so we might not be able to pull off a helm splitter just because of wind pressure. Might not be able to do much of anything because of wind pressure. Yeah, the next hunt will be very fun. Heavy bowgun's gonna be your bane, sir. Sorry. Oh, see? So much wind pressure. Oh, now you're gonna fly away. At least we'll be somewhere else, because this is gotten out of hand. Oh, tell me you're not going. Okay. Good. Let's do it. By it wasn't bad, but you know, whatever happens. It was ambitious to come after this dragon with a melee weapon. A longsword, no less. But we're gonna do it. Ow. And with no flash pods to boot. that's what we needed. I'm not even gonna bother looking for a certain part of his body. I'm just gonna make sure I get my charge. Chop his tail off. Flip his head. Throw it here. Where are you going? Why are you running? No. Alright. Is that a flash bug? No, it's a bitter bug. Flash bugs are like golden and they have like a blue shine to them. That's right. So if we do see flash bugs, we'll go ahead and grab them. But hi. Shouldn't stand into those. By the way. Now, seriously doubt that's a crown. That just kind of looks like a normal sized Kshaladara. So I think this will be like our medium here, and then if we see things that look bigger than this, probably a large crown. If they go to camp. If they look smaller than this, maybe. Again, it takes a long, big variant. He's, stretches screen to screen, but he's an elder dragon. She. Shaladar, I think is she. Anyway, they, whatever. This dragon looks normal. Or maybe a little large. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Hey. Crown hunting. Yeah, not a crown. So that's about a normal.
Are you okay?
Yes. But this time, when we land in the quest, we are going to run a heavy bowgun build that maximizes on spread and probably do a little bit better with a Kshaladara hunt. While longsword is nice. My loadout 63 Safi bowgun is also pretty nice. Wait. Yeah. Looks like this loadout also supports this ammo, so we're good. Now, forgive me if I have to kind of warm up with the bowgun, but I say warm up. There's not like a. It's nowhere near as like agile. It doesn't have combos and such like the old longsword. See, I already know if I go all the way up there, it's just gonna fly down here in a second. So I may as well just wait for it, because every time I go up there, the last 2 times I hunted it, as soon as I get to it, it just flies down. But either way, bowguns function a lot differently, and melee weapons. You have ammo types and such, and you pretty much cycle through them and have to reload them individually. I can recraft on the fly. A spread build means I'm close using spread shot type ammo, versus some people use pierce, and then there's other sticky builds, but this one's a spread build. I'm just waiting for Kashaladar to come down, because if I go all the way up there, they're just going to come flying down. Until I find a footprint, I really can't be sure. So. Oh, you're just right here. So you did come down. Sweet. Hi. The first one said 0. I was like, what? It's a beer shot. Oh, I didn't eat. Oh. May have been better off with the longsword. There you go. That's good to know. I've gotten good enough with the longsword that I'm better with it. Also the nose. Oh shit! Heavy bowgun will be. It's just better for Oh, it was. I still got my ass kicked. I beat up like a damn toy, but gotta love it. Gotta love it. So yeah, I was doing that for a while, just to get my way through some of these harder monsters. And I don't think this one's anything to write home about either. I don't think it's a large crown. But heavy bowgun can be very helpful. Now the thing is, I have to put shield mods on the gun to do it. I don't have like all 3 shield mods, so I don't have 100% shield. I just have enough for it to count as a block. So I still take damage through it, but it keeps me from getting too beat up. In Wilds, shield is built into heavy bowguns, so if you want to get into heavy bowgun, you don't have to like build for a shield. You can comfortably have something to like sit behind, and spread ammo, pierce ammo, normal ammo, all that. We're gonna have an infinite number of that. You'll still have to switch between them and reload, but you're not gonna have to go out of your way to like buy and craft these ammo types out the gate like you did in this one. So approaching bowgun and bows is a lot more well, approachable in Wilds, because just ammo types are a little more friendly to manage. So try your bowgun, can be fun. And that was not a crown. But I think that puts us at a good 2 hours, right? Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock. I gotta eat some dinner, and I gotta work tomorrow and do things in the morning too. So let's switch back to our longsword equipment real quick, so that way we're at least wearing that. Shit. We can go ahead and item box, manage items, reload ourselves finally. We'll save. We're gonna quit out, guys. We're gonna end stream. It's been fun. It was a cool night. This is what I'm gonna be working on. We're gonna do some more tomorrow. We did get our Teostra small crown. We did get a check off the list. So a crown a day, right? We got a whole month to work on it. Wilds comes out so soon. Super, super excited for that. And in the meantime, guys, I want everyone else to have a really good night. And make sure you're eating, drinking waters or whatever juices, however you hydrate yourself. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're well fed, well rested. Don't push work too hard on yourself. Make sure you enjoy yourself every day. Love y'all. Later.